Okay, there was a question before about the closeout, right? Where is he? Okay, so about how to use your feet and how you would handle, because of course they were doing different things. There is one thing first that I tell you. Once I'm going on the course in Italy, I have a role more as a recruiter than as a coach, because we have a system in which the formation, of the coaches and of the players belong to one part of the federation, and the national team system, that is a different thing. So usually I check if a player is able to do the thing that you are asking. But personally, what I usually coach, I teach to the kids. The first step, once I had help, okay, going out, had to be long and strong. Then, in my career, I had, European players usually have quickness, with a few exceptions, more than strength. But in my league, there are 6 American players that had, like you are, big power, okay? So it's a little different. But the first step is always long and strong. Then once I get closer to the player, the step become shorter and quicker, okay? Then, what I teach to the player in offense, to attack the front foot of the defensive player, okay? This is the thing that is common. So, we cannot handle really how to put your feet, but we can handle your direction out, even for kids of 12, 13, 14. And I ask them to keep a space in which your feet and your body don't allow the person that is in offense to take 2 directions, okay? Then, when we grow, you will have a system. You played? Yeah. You professionally? NCAA, so it's professionally right now. So you have a baseline rule, you have a middle rule, you know what to do it. But this is tactical thing. The concept that I want to give to the kids is that they cannot permit a shoot, so they have to get closer, and they have not to let the people drive on 2 sides. Once you do this, you need to know that on the side that you in some way permit the offense to go, because close out is an emergency. Okay, you are in trouble, you try to recover. You need to be ready to push. So eventually, the foot that is ahead is the one on the side that you want to avoid. Okay, the risk, what is the risk with the kids? They don't have the right direction. They put the feet in a situation in which they cannot push because they cannot use their strength. So moving on the side, the other go opposite, bye-bye and thank you. But the first thing that we want to do, this group that was for sure coached in the best way possible. But they didn't have the habit to be really aggressive. So they were not going out. And especially the 2, 3 that are a little bigger in terms of size, they were a little lazy to go on the closeout.
Do you want to, how much time do you spend on teaching them the fundamentals of how to close out? Because you have a practice and you have a certain period of time that you need to do everything. So for example, you don't go past 20 minutes, you don't go past 25, and do you gradually teach them as they're going along, or do you start at the beginning, of the drill and then show them so that they can do it through the 25 minutes?
Listen, in my opinion, closeout have two things. The first one is up to the conditioning coach or the physical education of the kids. The second one is to put them on the court and make it work. Okay? When you want to teach the technique, the one thing that the science of the methodology of science of education say that it's better they have a lot of repetition even if they are not correct, not completely correct. So you can build on the court a situation of closeout that are not involving the basket necessarily in terms of motricity, okay? And this means that you can have, for example, 3-4 minutes of closeout and having 30, 40, 50 repetitions for every kid. Then when you go on the court, this thing two aspects. The first one is that they have to be effective, okay? So you need to handle how is the matchup. That is the opposite that I was saying in the last thing about the dribble. You remember, the short and the tall. There you have to handle the things so that the 12, 13, 14 years old understand that it's important to make the closeout and they can do it. It can work out. And the second one is that I always build a situation on the court in which they have to do it. I mean, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and I recall them. There you don't have about always the closeout on the shooters. But you can have a closeout far from the ball. That is a different move. You can have a situation of skip. You build yourself, whatever is on the court, in order to begin a situation that you want to use to make them play that involve the closeout. If it's your priority, and after we can talk about it shortly, we can do whatever. You can have questions about everything, okay, in these 3 days, in any occasion. But usually I have 10 mounts. I divide the 10 mounts with the first mount and the last mount are different, little different. Then the 8 mounts remaining are 3 microcycles in which I decide 2-3 aspects of the game that I want to teach. But for 13, 14, 15 are easy things. Dribble left, dribble right, lay up, the fair lay up, pass the ball with 2 hands. That's it. Defensively, usually, once you give the concept, then you teach them for the whole season. So the repetition you take care about it as the evolution of the team is moving them to need more closeout than the others. Okay, because closeout means that you are able to close the basket, for example. That is not exactly one thing easy for a kid. Okay, tomorrow we will have a different and deeper and much more difficult things to do. But I will be back on the things that we did today, because I want to give you the ideas that we give in order to the kids, to the players, to be autonomous in the decisions. And then once you have 5 concepts, 10 concepts for the whole system that you want to use, step by step you bring them the skills that they need to be effective. Okay, but it's a project. It's a project for every player. Okay, and then we have to know that sometimes you have kids, especially here, even in the team that I was coaching, there was a huge gap between the best players and the not great players. Okay, this is one thing. Is enough? Okay, this is the one thing that I told you. This is exactly the number of players that we have playing basketball from born 2005 to 2014. Okay, so we have more or less 232,000 people. Mini basket. So you see, it's completely different. Even mini basket, we don't have it in school. Okay, no mini basket in school. All the mini basket things are private. And I tell you more, all the things that give money to the coaches. Okay, from the mini basket, you take money from the parents, from the kids. Everybody paying something in Italy. Not a lot, like 500, 400, 500 for a year, for the whole year, but everything is private. So we don't have, for example, many school structures like you have here. The gym like there is here doesn't exist. Our municipality things, but less. Then 12 to 15, we begin with one project that is called Academy Area. There is the moment in which the national team system start to control the kids. Because the first thing that we want to do is to recruit for the good level. Then we keep in mind that the base is so important. What I do it personally, I lead all the players from 16 to 20. So you see, we have leagues from U13 that are national leagues. Okay, you start regional, then you move inter-regional, and you go. And we have 3 levels from the beginning. From the very beginning, we have 3 levels. So there are elite teams. To make you understand, the best 20 teams in Italy spend close to 1 million, a little more than 1 million USD for every year, okay, just for development of kids. So they have places where they place the kids, they practice 3 times a day, there is huge difference. There are foreigners, no Canadian that I know. There is no Canadian, no one Canadian in Italy, but there are a lot of people from Africa, there are people from Eastern Europe, and if they come at 14 and they play 4 years in the academy in Italy, they become Italian for the leagues. I mean, they can play professionally in Italy like an Italian. Okay, so there is a huge market of players even this way. Now, what I was saying before to, what's your name? Stefan. To Stefan, is that my role is to recruit, and I have to know that I don't have a real team during the season. Because we have 10 months, okay, let's say the best teams don't stop, so 360 days. I see my players for less than 50 days in the season. Okay, so I coach them, but the national team is not a development team. Okay, they ask me to win games, and they ask me to recruit players that eventually are going to be good for the national team of the future. But there is one big difference between me and the club. The club wants in Italy, and this is our problem at the moment, to have a result right now. And we have different skills needed for a player of the highest level possible. Okay? So I was saying to the tallest kid that was in the gym, how tall you are? He told me 6'6". Okay? I have one point guard that in the national team is playing point guard, and this is 6'7", and in his team is playing the 4. Okay? Because at the moment is effective there. Okay? Or they don't have big guys. The one thing that we are trying to pass, that we live in the same world. So the first job of a coach who is doing the youth programs, even in Canada, is to understand which level you can achieve, and what things you have to do to go to that level, in terms of role, in terms of skills, in terms of physical things, the mental aspect, who has the ball, who needs to have the ball in his hands, and this is a process, of course. So the first thing that we share is the absolute value. So we don't care if there is a player that 14 years old or 15 years old is making 50 in a game or 40 in a game. Maybe he's ready and the other players are not ready in terms of biological development, okay, structure. And this is something that we want to share with everybody. I tell you an example. I moved in all the regions. And last year, there was a project in which 2 years ago, I coached directly 1,200 players, and then I chose the best 150, let's say, something like that. In a region, there were not good players, so I asked them to check for the second group of players. And they brought me all players ready, all players 6'1", 6'2", all players that were scoring and performing a lot. Then I was invited by a club in the same region, and there were three players, 6'8", that were not shown because they begin to play later. So they thought that they were not good enough to make me see them. But it's the opposite that we have to do. If there is a player, a person that he has the size of the basketball player, he has the skills physically of the basketball player, then we have to think that we are going to teach him. Okay? So this is the point in Italy. And after I tell you why it's so important for me. Those are the person, the top one is the chief. Sorry. I can do it. Okay. The one down is Luca Banchi. He's one of the elite coaches and is actually the coach of the national team. And the other one, he played for the Boston Celtics and the Nets, Gigi Datome, one of the legends, and now he's the chief of the whole youth program. So the lucky thing that we have a person that cares a lot about the players. So in the last 3 years, once I get back, in the last 20 years, I was coaching pros, okay? I have been assistant coach in Milano and Bologna. I've been head coach in Serie A in Cantù and in other places. So I got back from the 2023. This is the first season that I'm back to the national team system. And already 4 players that I have in the U18 national team played the first game with the senior national team. It's something that we really care. We have a couple, 3 actually. Oh, okay, one got back eventually, no. Luigi Suigo and Francesco Ferrari are in the draft at the moment. And Dame Sar was in Duke this year. And all 3, they played already with the senior national team. What we want is to build player, basically. Okay. I tell you how we divide the thing. There is one person that is in charge of the academy part, so 13, 14, 15. Okay? This kid, this huge coach is coaching in Spain too. We have 20 regions. For every region that we have one responsible. For every responsible that we have district responsibles. We want to check all the kids that we can. Okay? The academy part and the senior part have the same concept, the same ideas, the same style of play. That are about, not about, of course, playing pick and roll, but it's about what we say to the players, okay? And I will read it, and you will find out that there are things that are usually, that you heard during the practice. So, I said, in Italian is easier because we call this the 3T. But in English is brain, technique, and size. Okay? In Italy is testa, taglia, talento. So it's the 3T. If a player has 2 of these 3, we follow him for the whole period of his career. Okay? So you have to understand that there is a kid that is short, but he can handle the ball and they understand. We have to follow him. He doesn't care. We don't care if he's 5'5". And this is for everyone. In the academy area, there are 4 persons responsible of macro area. They go in every region 3 or 4 times for the season, and they choose with the responsible of the region the best 100 players. We put together the 100 players, we mix them up, we make them play for a week. Okay? We decide the best 40. We make together, we make them play, we decide the best 24. We make them play, we bring the first national team to 16 players. I guess that you do more or less the same, right? The only one thing that is different, we don't have the distances that you have here. Okay, to move from one side to another. So we can really check for every single kid that we have, and we move directly on the court. So we keep some spot for the players that are not ready, but eventually they could be ready in the future. Okay, so you understand the difference. To win is not the first thing that we care about. I will read you the pillar, what we call the pillars, that are the 10 concepts that we give to all the team, 5 for the defense and 5 for the offense. Those are done with the national team, the senior national team coach. But one thing that is important for us is what we call the integrated workout. So we work with the conditioning coaches from the very beginning for 2 reasons. The first is that it's not only the size, but also the athleticism that we want to care about the kids. So there is one thing that I cannot translate in any language. Okay, I don't remember, you helped me. Okay, it's better if I explain this word. There are some measures that you can have for the kids that can make you understand how much a kid can grow in terms of height, but even in terms of muscles. Okay? So once they are really kid, we evaluate all of them in these terms. And if the conditioning coach tells us that this kid can eventually grow, we keep it inside the project. Okay? Even if he's not ready at all. Okay? But this is so important because this means for us to have 500 measures for elite players all the season. So in the last 4 years, we had 2,000 already players that are checked physically in terms of growing, in terms of biological growth, in terms of muscles, in terms of technique. Everything has a database. Everything is centralized. We don't lose them ever. In Italy, we have an app that is used to give the stats of all the games that are played at any level. Okay? They are connected straight with the scoreboard. So we have all the picture of whatever they have. Then, after the 500 for every year, we have a regional camp with 200, and we repeat those measurements so we can understand even the tendency. You know, one player started to grow, one player was not starting to grow. We make mistakes and stuff like this. Then, there is one part that today we could not do it, but we make it do in every situation, the pre-practice. Okay? What is a pre-practice? Professionally, everyone of the players in any league in the world take care about themselves with a protocol for himself that make him be ready to practice, make him be ready in terms of recovery after an injury, to develop in some way some skills he wants. Okay? Professionally, it works like this. So we said, can we move it to the kids? You had COVID, right? Like us, like all of us. And what did COVID to the kids? What killed mostly? No mere the educational physical. I move in Italy. I ask for a people of 16 to make left, right, and then to move right, left, and he cannot comprehend the difference. So we said to ourselves, can we give a space before the practice to work out on those kind of things? Because it's true that you need a conditioning coach for some aspect of the game. Okay, you need to lift. You need competencies. You need to work on strength. You need competencies, for sure. But to educate one kid to do like this, left, right, left, right, left, right, to make him understand how his feet are moving, or even the stupid thing for the kids, I guess you do it even over here. Can we do something like that? So we started to understand what's going on in the basket. And I know that today you saw something more about the contact than usually you don't, right? Am I right? Usually you don't see that thing. Okay, it's kind of new. So we said, okay, and the contact in terms of physicality, what it is? How can we practice it? So we put together a protocol for all the kids with the general part, then with the specific part, you see, I'm sorry. Okay, you see this drill with the elastic, for example, that are all things that are done in terms of understand how to absorb the contact, for example. You know that, for example, we have Simone Fontecchio was in Miami, and he has his own conditioning coach that is working especially and specifically on the contacts that are huge when we reach the playoff NBA. Okay, because it's true that there are different rules, you know. There is more one-on-one, the 3 second in defense, not so many contacts, not every time. But the basketball is going there, and once you have to be ready, you have to be ready from the beginning. We don't know where it's going to evaluate. And then there was one more thing. How much, I don't know, is Canada or Argentina. But in Italy and Europe in general, the players now at 13, 14, 15 are less available to work 1-on-0, to work on their fundamentals. Okay? You cannot have a practice of 2 hours working at the right pace. Okay? Then when they grow, sometimes they have like development coaches, they ask for themselves. But generally, they are not so available to work this way. So how can we do it to automatize, to make automatical some moves? We can use not the court, but outside. Okay, because we have the problem of the playground. They are not playing in the playground. Okay, so I give you an example. Me and Stefan at this distance, we pass the ball to each other. 16 years old, okay, coaches, kids. In 1 minute, how many passes we do? You know? What do you think? 35. Yes, 35, 40, okay? Let's make 30, okay? 30 is nothing, but you practice 1 time a week, or you practice 4 times a week. If you practice 4 times a week, are 120. And for 1 month, 480. And for the season, 4,800. So, if you pass the ball 400, 800, like this, 4,800, at the end of the season, can be that your players are ready. And you don't have to do it on the court. So it's just a thing to save time. Even because you remember, we have clubs, we don't have schools. So what happened? There is volleyball, 1 hour, 30 minutes of basketball, 1 hour, 30 minutes of handball, 1 hour, 30 minutes of hockey, and that's it. So you need to increase the amount of the volume of their workout. Even because if you have a genius who works by himself, he works by himself. Okay, once we had Andrea Bargnani. Some of you remember Andrea Bargnani. Maybe you hate him. Maybe you hate him, but anyway, you drafted like number 1, right? Yeah, terrible. Not terrible really, financially. Financially, not terrible mistake. Anyway, was a good player. 14 years old, he was dominating in Europe. So he was a good player. You cannot teach him. It's unnecessary to teach him. You know, we didn't make him play so we agree with you. We didn't make him play with the national team until he was 20. Okay, he was dominating, but he was not playing. Everyone was saying that he was not ready. Anyway, all the others, we need to do it. You have players that can have easily 250, 300 in Europe. But you need to teach them how to pass the ball, how to skip the ball. Okay, because talent is talent. You check him. But then there is one player that has the body, one player that has the brain, but they don't. But you can teach the technique. You know, when Argentinians come to Italy first time, Ginobili, Nocioni, Prigioni, all these players have the garra. They wanted to, but then they were working like horses every day individually and to make better their individual skills. Okay, and it's so important for me. It's very important. Okay, what I do? There is the part of academy, and then there is the biological moment in which the players grow more. Okay, which is the situation in Italy. You remember, and Europe in general, the real club spend 1 million for a season in order to develop players. It's not true. They want to win leagues. So we have a big problem. Tall guys don't play. You have tall guys? Yes. Make them play. In this team you didn't have. The tallest one was 6'6".
Those are the tall guys in Quebec, yes.
Okay. So you don't have tall guys.
For NBA, no, but for CIS ball.
Yeah, we try for the NBA, for playing. But anyway, my point guard is 6'7", my guard is 6'7", my small forward is 6'7".
But you coach the national team.
Yeah, of course.
High school.
Yeah, but they have the same age.
Yes.
So you can have.
Yes.
The important thing is that they work like you are doing, because I checked them and you're coaching great. And they're doing all they can to have the highest potential role they could have, right? So what we do, we keep all the players that they don't play, and we move to the national team system. So for example, last year, I found out that we had in Italy more or less 80 players more than 2 meters 5, that's 6'8", 80 players. 67% of these players were not playing in their teams, less than 10 minutes per game. Kids, so no national team, in their team. So we try to give the political idea that basketball, unfortunately, is very racist game. They put the basket 3 meters 05. So if you are tall, you have more chances to play basketball than me. And we try to give this. So I travel all the Italy. I look for the good players, of course, but I look also for the bodies that can be good players. And it's different because when they are 13, more or less, they are all kids. When they are 16, some are in late to play, but they have the body. For example, Bargnani was like this. Skinny, 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 skinny. They have to build it all. And so that's the one thing that I do mostly. And this produced this. Because in this moment, and the strange thing is you are 10th in the world, in the FIBA ranking. We are third. For the first time, we passed France last year. And we have huge, huge moment and results. I had the bronze medal without 3 good players, 2 that are in the draft. The U20 won the European Championship. The U16 qualified himself for the World Champion, and it's the worst class of players that we had in the last 10 years. So the workout that we are doing in terms of recruitment is working in terms of result. Because the one thing that I want to share, especially with the younger coaches, is that you play zone and you win because the opponent are not able to shoot and to score. But once you reach a good level, you lose. If you teach the players to play better, you win. In long terms, but not only in the long terms. Okay? I don't believe too much in people who say, you know, I'm losing because they're playing zone. It's not true. This is not true. Because, for example, 13, 14, 15 years old, I think that normally kids should never play set up. They have to run back and forth on the court. So if you play against the zone, it means that your kids are not running enough to play against a defense that is not matched up. You understand the point? Okay? And then I will go back on this. And this is the problem in Europe and in Italy mostly. So we are third in the world in terms of results, second in Italy, and watch out the percentage of people U21 playing in the professional league in Italy, 13%. And in minutes, we are last in the world. So the problem that we have that we produce good players and we don't play them. Okay, it's completely different style. I'm here also to show you a different view. You know, this season we have 3 players in the draft. We have 10 or 12 players that already came and are going to be 20 the next year in the major NCAA team with millions of NIL, and we are not playing them at all. And this is Europe. Europe is getting old for this reason. We are trying to change the direction, but the direction is the direction of development. Because our players, for professional coaches, I've been on the other side of the barricade. They look not ready. Okay? And the owners are less available than ever to accept mistakes that you need in order to grow and develop a player. And once you are a kid, you are 19 or 20 or 21 or 22 or 23, you go on the court and your mistakes are so evident. When you are 35, you manage so that your mistake is still one mistake, but doesn't look so much a mistake. You understand what I mean? So this is the reason. And think, we have 2 teams over 30 million for a year, Virtus Bologna and Milano. But in the first division, the team who spend less spend 6 million for a year. In the second division, the best 10 teams spend more than 5 million for a year. Okay, in these 10 teams, there are 3 players, U23. One is playing. The other 2 are just watching, are the 9th of rotation, the 10th of rotation. So we are doing this project in order to make people a little closer to what is the perception of Italy. For example, we are great in understanding basketball. Our players are tactically great. Physically, so-so, we have to push more, and we have a problem. How many games you play for a season, in a season? More or less, a good player. Okay, I had the one player last year in my pre-camp before the European Championship, he played 112 games. So, the one thing that I want to share with you is how can I develop something if I play 112 games in 8 months? I cannot. So the one thing that we want to share with everyone in the world is this. If you have a project on a player, you need to develop the project. You have to give yourself the time to make him work on his defects, to build him physically. So last year I had really one of the best teams in Europe. Once we are done, I'm going back to my place, and there was a tournament, a pre-season tournament with the club of Serie A, and my best players, big, I mean huge. Suigo 7'3" is huge. They look like kids. They don't look like players. So in these terms, the NIL, the NCAA, that is not developing players in technical aspect, could help the players to be ready physically. Okay? It's up to them. But to make you understand what we are trying to pass to our teams, so I share with you also the defects, not only the good things, that we are winning, that's fine. So we have this kid, Gigi Suigo. He was in Milano the last season of his development, so he was the best team in the league. They won the championship. He gained 2 kilos in the season. Okay? Then he moved to one of the best academies, but the pro team in Serbia. And in the first season as a pro, in 6 months, he gained 13 kilos. So maybe it's better to play less and to give the time to the kids to develop themselves. Then what they have to play the correct games. I mean, you are good. It's unuseful to play 20 games winning by 50. We need to find a way to compete because you need to feel the players under pressure. The mental part is an aspect that you for sure have to care about. But I wanted to share you because sometimes somebody comes and say, hey, we are the best in the world. We share. You have to do like we do. It's not true. Okay, this is what I did, and I already told you I had 1,200 kids coached directly, and then I make the choices over there. I moved to 20 regions. This is personally, I did it by myself with 63 training sessions, all not the same kind, They are killing themselves for showing how good they are. I had a clinic every time, and this is one thing. Sorry, I do like this because I'm losing everything. One thing that is important. In my opinion, Alejandro is doing great. He explained to me what he's trying to do. But involvement is so much important. So much important. I met the coach. I would like to have him with me every time. So we do like this. When we go on a place, we involve the coaches of the place. All the young coaches that are making courses are on the court with me. Then we take the top coaches, and they are my assistant coaches over there. Then we have the conditioning coach that is a chief in charge, and for every region there is another one, and we call the conditioning coaches on the court. Then we call the referees, because I don't know which relationship you have in Canada with the referees. We don't have always a good relationship with the referees. So we try to grow together. We push them inside the project, and they come and whistle the practice, okay? And they whistle without the whistle. So they move, they up, they go on the traveling. In Europe is different rule about the traveling, everything changed. So we involved everyone. That's why there you see that I practice in 20 regions for 37 cities, so 63. Sometimes I make double practice, of course, in the same day. And I involved 287 young coaches. The second one, 182 were conditioning coaches. The mini referees, 386. We work all together. You build the relationship. You understand which are the coaches of the future, and everyone see the view. So you share your idea with all the others. And there is a common view, because we try to change the culture from inside. And it's not that we say, listen, you have to do like this. It's not like that. Because there is one reason. In every course, I always say like this. I look for persons that have different ideas by the one that I have. Okay? But in this moment, I have the responsibility of recruitment and development in Italy. So I have to give you my ideas. And you have to know that your players, if they are working that direction, eventually they have more chances to have access to the things that we are doing. And as well as the salary of the coaches. If the level of the coaches rise and we can give dignity to the job, because sometimes you know that the coach is the worst one on the planet. He's doing like 24 hours a day for every time of the planet, but he's only a good coach if he wins. That's not true. So we have to give dignity to everything. And about this involvement, I'm really proud, because there are good coaches, there are good referees. This is what we found out in 2 years, what I was telling you before. Okay, the project is, this is Italy, all the 20 regions. In the second year, I don't go every region, okay, because there are not players of good level in every region. So we put together the region in order to have 24 players for every group. So from 1,200, we go in the second year on 170, 160, and we keep following, and we have this, of course, this regional chief, the camps, the leagues, step by step we go. The only national team we really don't practice together is the U20. Okay, U20, they're playing professionally or semi-professionally, so we follow them on the league, we put together in two days camp and stuff like that. And this is the system that we have, and I wanted to share with you. And okay, about the values, this thing that I'm showing, if anybody is interested, you just ask for Alejandro, and this is at your disposal. We don't want to give only technical aspect. We want to give values, okay? The values of this shirt, this jersey. I've been a lucky coach, maybe not a great coach, not a good coach in my career. I coached Milano, Cantu, Bologna. They are the best teams in history of Italy. But national team jersey is something that is different. So we want to give values to this. All the players that dress, you know, I think the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, say, let the jersey better than you received it. Okay, and that's the idea. We want to give it, you take it, you have to bring it outside to give the values and the happiness to be there to all the players, all your teammates. Okay, today I was happy because there was that lady, your lady, that was in the first step. He was so happy because was in the first, he passed the first cut of the Quebec team. Okay, the Quebec team are gonna be Quebec state like Canada soon. They would like to. But she was so happy. So once she get back, she can give to the teammates an extra value for this. That's why we want to care about commitment, courage, friendship, respect for everyone, always. So we don't call in the national team people who has bad habit to the referees, for example. Because we work with the referees through the season. And we try to educate this, all the players. It's so important. And we care about the kids. And this is the same thing. The concept of practice. Okay, things that maybe, okay, every practice that I do is recorded. Then there is a staff that cut for every player that we have all the skills, okay, according to the things that we decided at the beginning of the season. And then they cut the practices, and those are at disposal of the coaches. I like a situation like this in which we can ask why a thing is done, to share ideas, to have a speech together. But in any case, it's something that you can have. Okay, you can understand what we work about, when we work about, how we work about, why we work about it. Those are the pillars. So I can show you how much we have. 20 minutes? More or less, okay. So these are the pillars decided by the national team head coach, okay, the senior national team. Never easy basket, fight to take the initiative. Hands on the ball, zero distance, no direct passes. You saw today, okay? Zero distance is something that I asked. Was not so successful, I have to say, but anyway, I was asking. And no direct passes. Tomorrow on the court, we will see the idea. In defense, we want to play defense for more than one players, for as much player as you can. And in offense, we want that a defensive player cannot guard two. Okay, this is the idea. And this idea works fine for the national team senior, for the U13. Contest every shot, arms up early, feet on the ground, don't jump on fakes. This is your favorite closeout. And play physical, use your body to win duels. Block the paint and protect the rim because you need to have individual responsibility. Run with 5 players. Gain an advantage in the first 3 steps. When I was coaching in EuroLeague 2014, we were saying 5 steps, okay? But the bodies now are better, are more athletic. So the first 3 steps, after you get the ball, you need to take advantage. But before, you remember, like we did today, was the less successful thing to understand when to be in offense and when to be in defense. There were 3 or 4 kids that eventually was a language problem, okay? Because I was saying, there is one shot who takes the rebound is in offense. But you had the 2 or 3 kids that don't speak English at all. So they tried to explain them in all the way. Play vertically, you know that pick and roll killed the verticality. Okay, everyone play pick and roll. There are 3 players on the perimeter. Okay, usually there is a big guy who pop out. So everybody is outside, nobody wants to touch the paint. This is European right now. Move the defense and keep the engines running. Generate side-to-side changes, in and out moves, win the rebound battle, attack the rim and the elbow, and this is up to the tag things. Okay, I don't show you this, those are our results, but I want to share with you shortly, and if Alejandro agree, I will speak less. You agree? It's impossible. Okay, those are the same pillars. And I show you a couple of view of this. Never easy basket, a fight to take the initiative. And you see that not every time they can be aggressive, but the initiative is over there. This is the Mannheim tournament, is the most important U18 tournament in the world. Everybody's there. And they are trying. The idea is to contest every shot. No box out, so I kill him, of course. Watch out, the ball is in the paint. Today, I was asking the kids, when I had the ball in my hand to close the paint, this is the reason. Of course, everything is connected with the age. So you see screen, you see picks, you see the things. This is our 4, for example. Okay, and this 6'8". So you see they're tall, not tall. We try. And Serbia is one of the best teams in Europe. Okay, so the idea is to keep the initiative. You remember the short stupid game that I had with your best player. He was so worried about it.
You kicked him in the balls.
I didn't. I was close to. I could. Hands on the ball, zero distance, no direct passes. You will see even one surprising big guy. But the idea that I want to share with you is to use your hands. Are different teams. Contest every shot. And to be clear, the idea of zero distance have to become the idea of when to keep initiative, when I can have initiative as more as I can. Okay, now you see on the switch, this guy is our best center, and he was in the best 5 in this tournament, and he's 6'10". Okay, but we try to help him to move his feet, to be really aggressive, to be there every time. Then sometimes you succeed, sometimes not. The idea is not to be passive, never. Use your body is something that I want to share with you. It's too much important. Too much important. Yes, actor studio. But if you come to play a FIBA tournament, you will not have whistles. You will not have whistles, so you have to learn how to play it. Here you have, can you play physically here?
It depends. Depends who's reffing, honestly.
Yeah. But there is not common language, let's say. The one thing that is good is that you will not have five players that are the same, right? But if 4 players are playing really physical, they bring the 5th player in. Yeah, usually. And the bullshit is that if there are 3 players play physical and 2 not playing physical, the referees will kill you in terms of whistling. Run with 5. This is the worst thing that we were doing as well in this tournament. Okay? So even if you are going to watch a couple of breaks are from turnovers, we try to run with everyone. The ball have to go. You have to play without the ball. Easy things. So we need to try to balance ourselves, you know. Then you will have your players, maybe in one season you have only players who can work on the perimeter. But we need to understand that we need to attack the paint in some way. We are not playing anymore with the big guys in Europe because they are not good big guys, first of all.
You take the last cup, what was the last cup that Turkey, qui ont joué Turkey, they played with tremendous big players.
Yes.
As well as Serbia, and they were the top teams, and they play with bigs. I don't agree with that. I mean, you see more and more
now you work more if you think about the EuroLeague, the France League, the German League, the Spain League, with big guys that are playing the middle distance, like the high post. The low post doesn't exist anymore. They take the ball out like in the middle of between the corner and the wing position, and from there they face the basket and attack like a small forward, like Duncan was doing. There are less players that can work to build themselves a shot inside the paint, in the elite, in the top player. Yeah, but you have to keep from the top where the game is evolving. So once I keep the big guys now, I know that they have to play dynamically. That is the one thing that we were doing with the guards already 15 years ago. So we stopped to do, for example, I go off a screen, what was happened 20 years ago, there was a lot of these kind of things and they're going. And now with the 0 step, we want to keep the ball and go and attack right away. If you make a wrong decision, you will have time after. With the big guys, the one thing that is, I take the ball back to the basket, I begin with one dribble, then I have to play this, to be ready with my body to seal, to work with the short roll, to work with the pop, or to work with your body earlier, be inside the paint, so you get the ball and you shoot without dribbling.
You got your seat.
Yes, of course. Yes, the seal, of course. Yes.
The offense around the post play. So, but they're not teaching these things. They're teaching as the guys get taller. They're just showing them that we have to space the floor more, and so they keep them going further and further away from the post. And when the game goes back into the paint, they don't know what to do. So now
exactly. And that's and when you go to the top, those players that have the size to play, they are not able to play there. So the coaches don't play them there anymore. So that's the thing that is happening. No, of course. But the one thing that I wanted to share about this is that eventually the game is going to change again. Because maybe a next generation of people able to do things that now, Jokic is a strange thing. Because Jokic, when he was young, was so lazy that was never arriving in the low post. Okay, so he was keeping the high post from the very beginning, when he was 15, I'm meaning. And he was catching the ball, and then, with his IQ, with his hands, with his view, or everything, he could play. But he cannot be an example.
Well, yeah, because, look at Sabonis, like Arvidas. Arvidas was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He just came back to Jokic.
Yes.
They're pretty much the same.
And you didn't see the first Sabonis.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Portland, yeah.
He was a guard of 220.
He was my favorite player.
He was unbelievable. Yeah. Before he had a 6 surgery on his knee. But anyway, the one thing is that just check what's happening, what's going on, and in terms of development, you have to know. For example, in this team that you saw, you didn't see a lot of pick and roll, but can you teach today without teaching a player to play a pick and roll? You cannot. You have to do it. You gotta do it. Okay? But to give you an example, for us, to make the big run, we don't begin the season playing the drag. Because the drag is the solution that the bigs use not to run. Okay, so we don't allow them to screen the ball in that situation. But we have to teach, of course. Get the ball to see you is something that I care about, because to play without the ball is not easy, but to understand the idea is easy for a kid of 13 years old or 15 years old. Your players were good in order to make the ball see them. Then I don't care. We like these dynamic things, of course. We are working a lot on dynamic start from the very beginning of the academy things. But what we care is that everyone is even adjusting only their position in terms of to make the ball view them. Move the defense in and out, change side. Today, very good job of couples of your players. Not the habit of the contact to reversal. It's so important that you teach the kids not to stay still, not to wait only. Just move a little bit. With the rebound, we are not that great. Last year, I lost my semifinal because they had a 15 offensive rebound. It was pain, but anyway. We had a good rebounder. And here, oops, I'm sorry. I wanted to stop the video. Okay, with these three you see that are going at rebound. But here you see that we are not going at rebound. So the one thing that I wanted to share with you is that we are moving on 5 players at rebound, tag, 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 to avoid the fast break. But even in Europe, except that the teams that are doing this from the very beginning of the season and are elite teams, it's not easy for the players because also the kids have not the habit to go there. Okay, to balance is something that they have the habit, but you know, in the process, you decide what to do. Of course, you can have my contacts. I let here if you want to, and you can call me and contact me, whatever. The one thing is, you choose the system, you choose your priorities. Okay? Whatever you choose, if the idea is how to make my players the best version of themselves, I have to accept it. Okay? The basketball is so great because everything is different. So there are teams in the NBA that are playing with isolation. There are teams that work with team share, with the ball sharing. There are players and coaches that are so good to teach inside the structure. Okay? You know, there were a moment in which in the NCAA there were the Princeton offense and there was the flex offense. And in Europe there were person putting the stretch on the floor. So you have to be here, okay? You have to be here, the screen come here, I'm going this direction. In this situation we do this, this, or this. This is your decision. You can use it, whatever you want. As I will show you more precisely when we work about the pick and roll, the classical way and the way I would teach today. Okay? The first one is to directly tell you what to do. You execute. So I teach you how to go. They show, dribble back, move it. But the one thing is, in the process of growing and development, you have the time to do many things. It's not true that you don't have time to do many things. But the basic 3 ones, the best 3 ones, the biggest advice I can tell you. First, you have to make yourself ready to evaluate in the correct way your players. Which is their talent? I mean, coach, you told me, you know, 6'6", tall guy in Canada, and it's true, obviously. The one moment in which you will have a point guard, for sure, for how you coach, because you know, I know how you coach. I coach your kids. And the one thing, you know where kids are well trained. You tell them one thing, they do it. It's not about the talent. It's how they react to correction, to the things. You tell one person to do one thing, they do it. They're well trained. The choices are other things, but we need to evaluate their level in the overall level. So you have to understand if you have a 6'6" amateur player or a 6'6" NBA point guard or a 6'6" elite player in the small forward in Europe. It's so important. So you have to watch more games that you can, have more, how do I say, share your ideas, try to understand how think the whole system, and this is the first thing. The second is give yourself priorities and be coherent with that thing, okay? I mean, what you want to teach and why. If you are going to do that because you made your choices, to win or lose games is unnecessary, and unnecessary information. Because the game have to be only the test for what you're coaching. If it becomes if the result is the target, you're not going to teach. Because there is going to be one moment in which your point guard 6'6", It's going to be more effective if you play at the center. Okay, for sure. It's normal. Okay? And we don't have to think about the exception. If you're going to have Nikola Jokic or Allen Iverson, okay, you are just lucky, you know? So be coherent with the things, and then go check yourself if you need to change something. Okay? Because you put on the paper what you're going to do in the next month, 2 months, 3 months. Then you check yourself after 2 months, and you understand that you thought your group was better than he is, or the opposite. And so you can try to do something more. And about this part is connected to the experience you can give to your kids. Okay, this is a strange system in terms of, you know, in school there is everybody who is at school. So of course you can recruit them, but it's not a true recruitment like we have the system of recruitment for the youth programs in Italy. It's like pro. Okay, I don't know if you know the rule until 3 years ago, the clubs own the property of the players, even of the kids. So if I was here and I wanted to move to another place, I could not. Or they have to sell me. It's 3 years that is not like that. Everyone can go anywhere. Okay? So what happened? That the first 4 or 5 clubs in Italy can choose always the best players. So you have a level that here you cannot have, simply, because it's different, the kind of recruitment, I guess. I mean, I don't think that the first 10 in the United States can come here. They can, but they are not. They are not. Correct? I mean, they could, but we need to be practical. In this moment, there are Trento and Milano. Okay? The best 24 players of Italy go to Trento or to Milano. Every year. So, once you get you have a program of elite level, you can change a line. But here, your group of this season is not going to be the same in 2 years, right? Can be different in terms of value, I mean. So you have to check yourself in order to develop the players for the best that you have, because you will have priority players, I think. No, you have the best player. The best player is the tallest of their team, but is a point guard. What we do? Our suggestion is that we use the others to make the position in order to make him play in the position he should play. It's very practical, okay? I know I tell you bullshit because for sure you will know all of these things. But we have to be practical. To coach is a practical thing. Tomorrow you have one big guy. It's not a problem. A big guy, everyone understands. But you have one player, 6'7", 6'6", 6'8", that can handle the ball, okay? In his road to glory, is he better? It's better to play him as a point guard than play one 6'1" player at the center, or to win 2 games more? That's the one question that I let you. And if you don't have any question, I think that we are done. Alejandro, are you alive? You have questions or you are dead? If you want to, please, you have the time to. Thank you.
We have a long day tomorrow, so let's focus on tomorrow. Merci beaucoup d'être ici. C'est la 6e clinique internationale qu'on fait. Et l'idée toujours de ces cliniques-là, c'est d'amener des gens de l'extérieur, des gens de renommée, pour venir parler avec nous, pour montrer un peu comment est-ce que ça fonctionne le basket, un peu FIBA. Okay, l'année passée, on a eu un Espagnol qui a travaillé avec le Real Madrid, l'équipe nationale aussi. Aujourd'hui, pour ces 3 jours-là, on va voir à Marco. Okay? Je pense que chacun a vu un peu l'expérience de Marco. Aujourd'hui, il travaille pour tout ce que c'est les équipes nationales en Italie, tout ce que c'est la partie d'identification d'athlètes là-bas. Et vraiment un spécialiste en pick and roll. Vous allez voir, ça va être quelque chose de bon. Donc, merci Marco pour être ici. Il parle français.
Non. Je suis désolé, mais je ne peux pas donner de cours en français. Je n'ai pas assez de vocabulaire. I have to speak English, I'm sorry. Now, 2 things to begin. First, the lesson is for coaches, but I hate the kids to stay there. So if you agree with me, I practice them. And step by step, we find out which are the differences, which are the ideas behind the practice. Usually, my teams begin the workout with the pre-practice, but they have the habit and they could do it by themselves. In the last 20 years, I changed a lot the way I teach and I coach to make you understand and not to fully comprehend. But for 20 years, I coached pros, okay? Pro team in the first division in Italy, in the first division in Ukraine. I coached the national team of Colombia. And I'm back to kids the last 2 years, okay? And I changed a lot because basketball changed a lot, even in the FIBA aspect. So the idea of pre-practice is something I will talk about for you and with you after. We begin the practice like I would begin my practice, okay? So I call them. Let's go, guys. Group of 3, 1 player, 2 balls, the other 2 players without the ball. Run! Come on, and you get back here. 3 players as a group. In the group, 1 player with 2 balls, 2 players without the ball. Okay? Nice. You come here. Come here. Come here. Now, the game is easy. The first drill is easy. You dribble strong. Yeah. Dribble. Do it. Do it. 2 balls. Nice. He's running away dribbling with 2 balls, and the other 2 players for 5 seconds try to hit him. Okay, to make him lose the ball. Dribble, dribble. Watch out. Less than this is joking. Okay, so you understand? I just count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When I'm done, change. You give the ball to him. He's escaping. There is no pause. Okay, you got it? Are you ready? Are you ready? Start to dribble. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Go! Go! 5, 4. Oh, stop! Stop! You don't have to stay. You have to run. You have to run. Go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Switch. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Now you listen to me. You listen to me. You don't have to wait for the hit. You have to go away and try not to make them hit. Okay? So you can run whenever you want. Ready? Go. Do it. Run. Don't make them hit. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. You go. 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 Nice. Nice. Switch. Go, 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 go. Do it. Do it. That's fine. Stop. Great. Everybody this off court. You do the same. Everybody this off court. You do the same. But you have only off court. Got it? Go. Come on. Run. Come on. Hit him. Come on. Hit him strong. Hit him strong. Nice. 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 3, 2, 1. Switch. Go. Go! Go! Nice! Nice! That's great, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Stop! Great job. Stop. Stop it. Inside the 3-point line. Inside the 3-point line. Everybody come here. You know, when I was a player, dribble, and if a coach would tell me, please hit him, I would kill him. You are keeping too much respect one to the other. It's up to him to stay with the ball. I was watching him. He was here 50 minutes before the practice. So he's a great player, and he can handle a contact, right? So inside the 3-point line, the same. What's the difference? What's the difference? It's closer. You don't have space. You don't have space. So if you don't have space, what you have to care about? Control, that's great. How? And what? Getting low is a great idea. The dribble? Harder? And both hands the same? I'm hitting him on this side. Okay, I give you a help. So we cannot hit him two at the same time. Okay? So if I hit you, I only hit you. Right? So, dribble. He said to stay low. Great, good job. Then, what else? The dribble, the ball, the same. The ball on this side is the same on the other side. Why? You can have this ball up. You can have this ball down. Try.
This one up?
Yeah. I'm here. You see? It's just to keep away from the hitter, the ball. Then, next, where is going to watch?
In front of him? Next to him?
Next to him. I'm hitting him. Okay. Please, don't watch me. Don't watch me. Are you ready? Don't watch me. Okay. Now watch me. Try to resist to my hit, okay? Okay. This is why. Yes, it's not only look because he's a good player. I told him that he's a good player. He's coming to me to absorb the contact. Okay? So what I'm asking you is to do things that are technical inside the stupid game. So now you do it. I give you 3 minutes more half court, and then we move backwards inside the three-point line. Got it? So I run. I try to absorb the contact. I keep the dribble different. Huh? Do it. Go. Dribble. What's them out? Great job. Great job. Switch. Go 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 go. Nice. 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 Stop. Inside the three-point line. Everybody here. Come on and play. Inside the three-point line. You can only move inside the three-point line. This three-point line. Everybody's here. Come on. You gotta do it. Hit him. Absorb the contact. Nice. That's great. That's great. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Nice. That's complete. Hop, 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 hop. Stop. Okay, it's enough. Now, what we thought in the last 20 years, that basketball has changed in terms of pressure on fundamentals. Okay, so we have to teach the younger players to handle not only the ball, but the ball under pressure. You can use whatever you want. We can use the speed, okay? We can use the dribble. We can talk about the dribbling. We can talk about the passing. But now, quick. Group of 5, so 3 group of 5 is 3 against 2. Only one ball to one player, okay? Go, put out the ball. I show you something with the pass, okay? But it's the same idea. What we want to do is to make them repeat the thing with the pressure of the contact. And we have to do it earlier. I mean that when they are young, they need to understand how to absorb the contact. Okay? We work together for 3 days. You will have one day in which straight we are talking about the pick and roll. They were working on pick and roll right now. Okay? When they work on pick and roll, the defense play drop, they force the screen, they have the same kind of contract they were using over here. Now, only one ball. For you, you are great, only one ball. Perfect, perfect, perfect. He's in offense, you are in offense, okay? But you decide by yourself, we don't need the colors. All the other 3 players are in defense. Now, you can dribble, and you can have 2 dribble running. Then you stop yourself without stopping the dribble. So you run, 1 dribble, 2 dribble, you stop. But stop without holding keeping the dribble open. Nice. After there must be a hit, okay, of the 2 players. At the same moment, the players who is playing with them needs to open a passing line. Who was? Was you. You need to open a passing line. Nice. That's great. You have to pass him the ball with 2-hand pass. Okay? The other players are in defense. So 1 is playing defense on him, 2 are trying to hit him. Okay? And we work like this. when he gets the ball, you run away with 2 dribbles. You run away with 2 dribbles. You need to get a hit. He has to open a passing line. We work, everyone working in the same moment. Got it? You got it? Play, run. Hit him. Open a passing line. Nice. Try to deny the pass. Jump. Hit him. 2 hands. You remember, 2 hands. You have to open a passing line. Nice. Open a passing line. Great job. Okay. Bene. Stop. Was the same example. Usually I do it 2-on-2, but I don't want to keep the kids without moving on the court. The idea is that you give yourself your choices, so you make your fundamentals, not my fundamentals. I ask them to have a pass with 2 hands, okay? Because in elite league in Europe, from 60 to 70% of the passes in a game are 2 hands. Then what happened? Give me the ball. This is a huge pass. This is an unbelievable pass. Every kids want. This is an unbelievable pass, okay? But we know that we are not gonna have players with the ability to do this kind of pass in every team. But there are players who can be consistent in technique. Okay, this is the European style. So I want, press me. I want somebody to know this kind of passes. That is about teaching. Then one time I have my great player, press me. Doing this, okay, is different. I give you the responsibility to be successful in what he does. Okay? You understand the difference? You handle not them today only, but them for the future. So I want him to know about himself, if it's good to do things, or if he needs to pay attention a little bit more to do this. Okay, but first idea I give you today, and we will find out everything, is the contact with the fundamentals. And beginning, of course, they are not the habit to run the practice 200% of speed with the big pressure, because we had the pre-practice, okay? Now, we go with the second idea. You match up in couples, guys. 1 ball, every couples, there is a group of 3. So run, and you come to me. You are a great player, stay there. Play defense on him. Come here. Nice, that's great. You watch them out, okay? We call this 0 distance. Every time my opponent has the ball, I want to play to catch the ball every time I can. Okay? So the dribble is for 5 seconds, you play to beat them. Okay? But you have only 2 meters on your left, 2 meters on your right, 2 meters ahead, 2 meters backwards. Okay? In this moment, you have to fight to catch him the ball. Okay? You are a great defensive player. Yeah? For sure. So what you want to use to give him the ball? Yes, that's great. After 5 seconds, I count only 1 time. Huh? Then we switch. Now, we show with them, and then 1 couple there, 1 couple there, 1 couple there, 1 couple there. Everybody's playing at the same moment. Ready? Play! Come on! Touch the ball, touch the ball, touch the ball, take the ball, touch the ball, touch the ball, touch the ball. Stop! That's fine. Okay? Go there. Go there. 1 couple here. 1 couple there. Oh, there. To the coaches. Now, 1 couple over there. You work with them. Work with them. You rotate in 3. Okay? Got it? You got only 2 meters. Is anybody ready to come on the court with me? Come on. No, you stay there. I mean of the coaches. Come on. I want 6 players, 6 coaches coming on the court. Come on, you come. Oh, you can't. Come on, you come. You come. You come. You come. I know you're gonna do it. Come on. Just keep them alive, asking them to use their hands. So it's very American style.
What?
Use your hands to catch the ball.
Who?
The defense playing. They're playing 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters. Go close to him and tell him to use his hands every time. Okay? We push them to the limit. Go! Go! Come on! Together! Nice! 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 Stop! 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 Just talk to him! Just talk! Just talk to him! Just talk to him! Okay? Just talk to him! Come on! Do it! Use your hands! 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 Switching! Nice! Nice! Touch the ball! 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 Stop! Great job! Clap your hands! You too! For the kids, not for me. Eh? Now, there is one thing more. How old are you? 16, right? So 16, now you gotta know. He is a good player in offense. Can I always catch the ball, try to catch the ball to him? Can you always try to take the ball from him? When? You cannot. No, it's not this. It's about more, if I can suggest you. If he's attacking you straight, can you try to catch the ball in that moment? Okay, try to do it. Attack him straight. Nice. Okay, so what I'm asking you, you play the same drill, 3 or 4 seconds like this. Then you take one direction and you go there strong with 2 dribbles. Okay? You don't go for the ball anymore. You try to run back and go in front of the ball. If he can, you dribble backwards. Okay? So I want you to be aggressive, hold, be aggressive again. Got it? Do it. Nice, get back. When he get back, he's attacking you. So I want you to attack him, okay? Do it, do it, do it, do it. Attack him, attack him. Nice, okay? And this back and forth this way. 2 times, and then we switch. Got it? So, 3/4 second, you attack in small space. Then you attack strong, and you try to stay there. Got it? Come on. Here we go. Go! Touch the ball, you get it closer, 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 closer. Now closer, 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 closer. Nice, 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 nice. Switch it by yourself, guys. Switch it by yourself 3 or 4 times. Do it, do it. Come on. You never played defense in your life. Come on, closer. Closer. Nice. Nice. Use your feet. Use your hands. Use your hands. Use your hands. Use your hands. Go to catch the ball. Go to catch the ball. Use your hands. Come on. Use your hands. Now use your hands. Bravo. 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 Stop. Good job. 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 He's the most clever that you have in your team. The most clever player. Clever.
The smartest.
Yes, the smartest one.
Probably him.
Yeah, you come with me. Come on. I show you one thing that is the highest level, and this is for the NBA, for Canada, for Italy, for Europe, for FIBA. Come here. Put your hands over here. You know this game. You do it? You do? You do it? Oh, hey, you're here. Come on. If I do like this and I hit you, you lose. Okay? So you have to move it. You know? Oh, you do like this. Wait. You are here. You do like this. Who is here? Hit. Huh?
Yeah.
The other one, defense. Okay, nice. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Are you ready? Are you ready? So what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? What is about basketball with this? Who wins in basketball? If we are the same, who wins? Who got initiative? Always. So once you have initiative on me, you win. So put your hands. I'm not going to hit you anymore. I didn't hit you, actually. From this, you have to change to this. So if I'm playing in offense against you, you lose. But if you make me play defense because you are aggressive on me, you win. You got it? So do it one more time, thinking about this. You got to have initiative. He's not playing defense so much. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. Touch the ball. Touch the ball. Touch the ball. Great. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Nice. Nice. Bravo. Use your hands. Use your hands. Use your hands. Go, 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 go to him. Nice. That's fine. That's fine. That's great. That's great. Stop. Bravi. Clap your hands. Group of 3 or you die. 3 players here with 1 ball. 3 players in the middle with 1 ball. 3 players on the other side with 1 ball. 3 players over there with 1 ball. 3 players over here with 1 ball. 3 players there with 1 ball. Don't move too much. Oh, 3 players here. 3 players there. 3 players there on the court. Nice, great. You are on the court. Nice. You are on the court. You are on the court. You are on the court. Okay, you watch that basket. You are in offense. You are in defense. You are in front of him. Turn your head, your back, like this. Nice. Which is your favorite hand? The right or the left? Right. So, left against him. Dribble. Dribble. Go down. Push. Both. No, 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 no. You push that way. And you push this way. Come on. Stay down. Push. Nice. This way. Exactly. This is how we begin. Okay? Once you want to play your one-on-one, you step backwards with the dribble. Okay? So push. Push. Dribble back. When you feel that is not against you, you can turn and play defense. Okay? Now, about what we talked right now. Is he attacking you or not?
No, he's back.
He's backwards, right? So you gotta go on him. Huh? And then we play one-on-one. For players of your level, you play all at the same moment. If the paint is open, you can go to the paint. If the paint is not open, you will have to pull up or do something different, right? Then we go back in the same line, offense, defense, out. Got it? Do you understand? We show them. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Dribble back, tack him. Nice, nice, nice. Like this. We play all together. Come on, you do it. You do it. You do it. Here, 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 like this. You move backwards. Come on. Dribble. Dribble back, dribble back, dribble back. Nice. Attack him. Attack him. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Pay attention. The paint is crowded. Here we go. Pay attention, the paint is crowded. Nice. Nice. Stop. Stop. That's cool. Keep doing. But first of all, I told you, you are a player of high level. The paint is crowded. There is somebody shooting. You have to pull up. You have to dribble back. You have to play back basket, whatever. But you cannot go. Or you hit yourself. Second, we said that 0 distance, look for the ball. Got it? Fucking use your hand and catch the ball. Use it. Do it. Do you think that I'm gonna whistling if you do like this? I don't think so. So let's try to. Come on. Come on. Push. Dribble back. Nice. Touch the ball. Touch the ball. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. Nice. This way. This way. Nice. Nice. Great job. Great job. It's a better thing. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, you do it. Nice. 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 Bene. Bene. Good job. Excellent. Try to catch the ball when he moves every time. Nice. Don't never accept one shot that is actually wide. Don't stop to play. 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 Block him. Don't stop to play. Touch the ball. Touch the ball. Touch the ball. Nice. Nice. Here we go. Bene, 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 bene. Stop it. Stop it. Great job. We go over. Start here. I come to you. Start from here. Start from here. Okay? You dribble with your hand. You are still on your back. You don't have the contact right now. You just dribble with your favorite hand. The one that you prefer. Okay?
That's right.
Now he's beginning the drill, and you're running ahead, And while he's running, you're dribbling. And when you are with 2 feet inside the three-point line, you can turn and you attack. And you can attack from here. So you are closer, and I give you one more difficult thing. You don't have the paint. You have to shoot from outside. Okay? Got it? You show it. So he's beginning. When you want. Go, 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 go. Nice, nice. That's excellent. Okay? Coaches, please count the basket and count the shot. 0 for 1. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. When you want, you begin. And if you see, they are so worried to protect the paint that nobody is aggressive on the ball. Okay? This is something that we have to understand. For what I asked, they are good players, for sure. They have different habits that are fine. But for the things that I asked, they have no initiative on the ball. Okay? But care about what is going to happen when they're going to play, for real. If there is no initiative, if he's playing like this, he's playing the 5. Nice, nice, nice. Keep going, 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 keep going. Nice, good job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Come on. Very good, very good. Stop. Question, did you count? 1 for 11. On this side is more or less the same. Okay, so which is the thing that is difficult? Which is the thing that is difficult for you? When you're shooting. Listen, from the beginning over here we are talking about space. I give you an advice. So what's the difficult thing in this drill? That when you shoot? Okay. Now I give you an idea that is not gonna work. Okay? But come against me. You got it that when you're gonna shoot, I'm like this. You need more distance, more space, right? What you can use to use more space? Okay, step back, crossovers, of course you did, you tried. One thing more that you didn't, that all of you didn't. Yeah. So, the body. And then from here, now you can shoot, and you can work like it's a short closeout. This required a little more of practice, but you have to try. So we do it for a couple of minutes more, and you try to keep the contact. You know that the defense is not gonna work going inside the paint, because they cannot defense there. So they can be even more aggressive, right? Come on, let's do it. Here we go. Great job. Oh, we were close. Come on. Nice, 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 nice. Why not? Why not? Why not? Great job. You can be more aggressive. You can be more aggressive. You can be more aggressive. Nice. Come on, you do it. Excellent. Stop. One instant more. Okay. Somebody has the idea. Okay. Somebody has the idea. But when we play with the olders, okay. Oh, I'm sorry because I'm always coming on my side. I never come here. So when we are playing with the big player, with the olders, are gonna be contacts. Okay. This is not about Canada, FIBA, or Italy. There is a video, you can find it on Instagram or YouTube. There is a Steph Curry going out off a screen, and how many contacts he has only to get the ball. So we have to know that the players need to learn how to execute and do things when they have contacts and people around them. Okay? So the small progression that I'm showing you is about changing the space in order to make them understand where they can attack and why, and which kind of solution they can have. Listen, there are algorithms in some NBA teams that don't allow the players to shoot from the middle range. But there are a lot of NBA players that shoot from the middle range. Okay, there are a lot of international players shooting from middle range. And there is one more thing. Of course, it's not up to them. They are completely greatly coached. Their coach is great because whatever I ask, they try to do it. But there is another thing. Did I tell them that they have a time in order to shoot? No, I didn't, right? Is there anybody who is thinking, which is the place or the spot on the court in which I score? And this is about something that is so important for young coaches to make them understand fully what are the things that they can do for the best and which are the places in which they can score. I'm him. Please come against me. I play against him. And now come to me. I play against him. It's the same. It's not the same. The first thing, please play one-on-one against me. Turn your head, you go there, go, 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 go. The first thing I would do is this. With all the patience of the world, and then I move like this, and I shoot it. Okay? If I'm working against him, I don't do it. So once we move them on the court, we have to make them understand. Now, I want him to play the NBA. Okay? I want him to play the NBA. I have to teach things that make him be able to stay on the court with people 7'3", 7'1", big guards, okay? So we go ahead. Go back to your place. Now, the drill is like this. I come to you. Come on, you play. Who's playing in defense? Come on, turn your back. Now, once you want to start, you go under the basket. You dribble, dribble, dribble. Once it's go, full speed. You dribble, attack the basket. Once you have 2 feet inside the paint, you have to find a place on the other side, outside the three-point line. You follow him. And once you are out, you can play your one-on-one. Okay? So go back. From the middle, you go left, you go right. You play all at the same moment. Okay? All the 3 one-on-one at the same moment. We call this, I'm sorry, I'm old, but some coaches remember him, Nash dribble. Because Steve Nash was using this. So try to do it. Go, do it, attack. Inside, go out, attack again. Come on, it's your one-on-one, perfect. And I give you the paint back, so you can attack the dribble, the paint, okay? But everyone is playing at the same moment. So you play, they play at the same moment, but you can attack the paint. Do it, come on. You run, come on, play. Other side. Nice, nice, nice. Great job, great job. If they are my team, now I stop them and I tell them, hey, what the fuck? I told you, 0 distance, you need to give initiative. Okay? There is no aggressiveness in this practice. Then you can decide by yourself. We play, make and take. Okay? We play, make and take. You give some sort of pressure on the result. It's up to you. You decide how to do it. Great job. Great job. Stop! But this I tell you, if the idea is 0 distance, you cannot take a shot from the dribble. It means you are not playing defense. Nah. You are a good team, right, in this place. You win many games. Okay. So you can be ambitious a little bit. You can desire to play with a higher level team. In which if I shoot 10 times, I scored 7. Because if you play now against the person that shoot. 1, shoot. One for 2, shoot. I did nothing shooting 33%. I can do it. Okay? I'm playing Steph Curry. Can you do it? Huh? If he's Steph Curry. Can you let him shoot without the hands up? Can you try not to make him catch the ball? You're gonna be crazy. You want to play against Steph Curry. He's playing the NBA still, yeah? Right? Okay. Then, before we go ahead, here, you have to teach. So, which kind of dribble is when I go? Which kind of dribble is when I stop? Which kind of dribble is when I'm going, when I'm starting again? How can I attack again? Of course, I don't rotate them because it's a lesson for you, but I would make them use the left hand, the right hand. I will teach them how to put the hand over the ball, how to handle their body against the crowd. Why do I make the only thing, and then we go ahead, which is the only thing that I want you to know? I make them play all at once for two reasons. First, I don't want people staying on the practice without doing anything. So long lines, I hate them. I hate one person who make one repetition and for 5 times he doesn't make anything. Okay? And if they were my team, I would have 4 lines. Okay, there are 15, one rotation and all the other, one against one, and we maximize the amount of volume that we do for the practice. The second thing is why I use this. Okay, 2026, you drive to the basket. Here, in Canada, in NBA, in FIBA, there are players that don't let you pass and kick, drive and kick. Don't let you pass the ball out. The big guys, I have one, this season I have 3 players in the draft, on the NBA draft. You are here, he's so good that he doesn't make you shot, but he doesn't make you pass. Because everything is big here and there is no space. So we need to teach them that there are players in the NBA that are 6'1", 5'9", but they need to know how to dribble back and to attack again. Not only shooting from outside. So this is the reason. Okay, so it changed the pace. It's not true that in 1980 was the same. It's not true. Now, we go for the last one of this kind, and we play a little bit because you are fucking tired about this. You stay here, you show, you start first, you go under the basket running, you move yourself on the 3-point line. Once he's turning his back, you pass the ball to him, run to him, passing the ball to him, and you play the fucking closeout against him. You don't have the paint again, okay? You have to shoot from outside.
Outside the 3?
No, he has to shoot outside the paint, okay? But you don't have to make him shoot the 3.
Yeah.
Got it? Let's do it. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Come on. Great job. Great defense for one time. Everybody knows. Come on, let's do it. Come on, dribble, attack. Quick. Do it. Nice. That's great. That's great. Great shot. Come on, knock him down. Nice. Run. Strong dribble. Great shot. Great shot. Great move. This I like it. Don't make him shoot easy. Don't be lazy on the closeout. Come on, let's do it. C'est toi? Pass. Run. Bene, molto. Bien joué. Bien joué. Bien joué. Come on. Nice. 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 That's great. Stop. Bravi. Bravi. This was good. One thing for the coaches, so you know the thing. The national team of Italy has this rule. Go, please. Pass the ball to him. Okay, pass the ball to him. On closeout, we try to play defense. Okay? So hands up early. Early. The first step are long. When I come here, I try not to give him 2 driving lines. Okay? So, what is the direction you choose? Never against him. Because like this, he can beat you on the left, he can beat you on the right. So a little bit more on his shoulder. But the idea is this one, okay? In Europe, it's not working like this anymore. If the elite club play, come back, play, close out outside the figure of the shooter. So from here, here. And you try to block with the far hand. Okay? Push the ball up. Nice, this way. Okay? The reason is, for all the coaches that are going to play internationally in FIBA, that the referees have the advice whenever the direction of the defensive player is against the shooter is a foul without they call this no-brain call. Okay? Because you know that he has the right to jump and move on the court wherever he wants. So what is going on? That he's shooting, stay out. He's shooting and moving. And this is foul for the defense every time. So elite coaches like, I guess that you know Sergio Scariolo in Canada. Because he was assistant coach, he won the title with the Raptors. He's teaching like the last thing that I told you. About us, we want to teach the kids, so we want to try to make them defense. So we keep them work on their feet, on trying to arrive to deny the shot, but to play defense against the drive. Okay? It's clear the difference. Even because if you are so lucky that you have scout and analytics and statistics on all the things, you can say that he's an upper player. We call upper player the player who can score the threes, or he's a down player. So if he's a down player, we tell you can play your defense. You stay 2 meters far and let's see what's going on. But if he's an up player, he is not to shoot. And what we want professionally is that if he put the ball on the floor and is a shooter, we won. Okay, it's the one idea that we have. But it's more about the analytics than teaching. Clear? Now, even to make them understand, we put all the things that you have done on the court. Let's play 3-on-3 right away. I would play 2-on-2. It's like a long progression, this one, okay? It's not for them. So, a couple of players that were there. It's better blue against white. Couple of players here, couple of players there. The other outside and ready to go in. They play 3-on-3 here, and then they go on the break, okay? Got it? They have the ball, you don't have the ball. You don't have the ball. Nice, he has the ball. You are behind the back. One player here. Nice, great. A couple there. Couple. We play 3-on-3, guys. 3-on-3. 3-on-3, that's fine. Let's put one with the blue jersey, please. Nice, perfect. Okay, dribble. Once we begin with the defense, every blue under the basket. Dribble, strong, like you did before. Here, and then you have to move on the right or on the left, okay? When you go outside, we can play 3-on-3. The idea is always playing 1-on-1. Pass the ball to your teammates if your teammate is in a better position than you are. So if you go out and you want to attack again, you can do it. 1-on-1 doesn't mean 1-on-1 when you have the ball. So you can move without the ball. Okay? Then we have the shot. We're taking the ball without the inbound, 8 seconds to score on the other side. So it's 3-on-3 plus 3-on-3. Got it? Come on, show me a little how you play.
If they score, they keep the ball?
Yeah, all the same. It doesn't count. I mean, if they score, you take the ball off the rim and you go. Dribbling. Everybody can dribble. There is no inbound. Jump. Come on, play. Run. Go out. Nice. Attack. Nice. Go. Next six. You need the ball.
Bleu, Aliou, viens.
Oh. Next six.
Yo, Aliou.
Hey, this way. Take the ball. Nice. This is because of the French and the English, don't worry. Couple there, ready to play. Ready, go! Come on, attack. Nice. Stop. Again, repeat. You have to dribble out and then you can play. You remember? Nice. I go. Let's go. Come on, attack. Go out. Nice, that's perfect. Perfect. Great job. Everybody play for the ball. Attack by yourself. Good job. Great. Nice. Rebound. We run. Who gets the ball? Attack. Who gets the ball? Attack. Who gets the ball? Attack. 8, 7, 6. Next 6, guys. Next 6. You need the ball. You need the ball. You need the ball. Take the ball. Come on. Ready. 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 Play. Attack. Come on. Run. Move in. Move out. Attack. Nice. Good job. Great. Here we go. Nice. Attack. Next 6. Next 6. Next 6. Bene. Go. Go. Attack. Okay. Stop. 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 Can we, for one time only, just to show them, I would like. Come here. Stay on the back. Come closer to him. Stay on the back. Back. Turn your back. Because you decide where to go. Okay. Nice. Now, you can go running full speed. 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 Nice. Do it. Go. Come on. Excellent. Nice. Great cut. It's good. It's good. It's good. Go. 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 Rebound. Nice. Attack. Other side. Other side. Other side. Other side. There is only one shot. Ready, 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 ready. I need one couple over here. Close to him. Close to him. Turn your back. Going full speed. Please, please. After they pass half court, you can go inside and be ready. Okay? What we try to give to the kids. What is the one thing that is different between the youth programs and the professional players? Or the senior level, let's say. Responsibilities. How things have to be effective. Okay, but if we want to teach a pro, we need to teach the kids to be pros even in the habit, in the attitude. Okay, so there are small things that can be done. Like, guys, from now to the end of the practice, every time I have to be ready to play, I have to prepare myself. So once they pass half court, we need a couple here in the right position, a couple there in the right position, a couple there in the right position. Got it? Can you do it? Yes. So this has to be your responsibility, because we just waste time with someone who has to call you and tell you, please practice. You got it? Perfect. Now, you dribble the same, you move out the same. Once you are out the three, you cannot use the dribble anymore. Okay? So you play without dribble at this basket. Then you still have the fast break, and there, of course, you can dribble. Got it? Go! Tack! In, out. No dribble anymore. No dribble. 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 Good shot. Good shot. So rebound. We'll take the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get shot. Go. Go. Attack. Dribble out. Nice. 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 White ball. 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 Sideline. You touch it. Great job. Great job. You keep playing. Nice. Nice. Hoppa. Who take the ball? Go. That's great. One more time. Ready, 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 ready. Go. Attack. Nice. No dribble. Stop. Stop. Question. 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 We have already one let's say, rule. That is, if he has the ball, my idea is zero distance, right? Now that they cannot dribble, more or less, more aggressive. So he takes the ball, bite them. Huh? Aggressive. Aggressive. Hey! No dribble. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Nice. Nice. That's lovely. One last time for you. Ready? Ready? Go. Attack. Nice. No dribble. Aggressive on the ball. Oh, great cut. Here we go. Attack. You can dribble. Hoppa. Attack. Nice. Nice. Stop. Stop. Great job. Great job. Now it's the same. Once you are out, to attack and use the dribble, the ball have to change side. Okay? So let's try to see it. Go, 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 go. Exit wherever you want. Right or left. Perfect. Now you have no dribble. If the ball go other side, whoever has the ball can attack using the dribble. Got it? Pass to him, for example. Pass to him, for example. You can use the dribble round. Okay? Once the ball, once you decide where to go, and the ball have to change side. And then we go the same on the break. Here we go. Come on, do it. Attack. Nice, nice. Hey, aggressive on him. Aggressive on him. Aggressive on him. You can attack. Nice, great job. Great job. Hoppa. Ready, 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 ready. Turn your back, go. Attack. Nice, nice, nice. Great cut. Great cut. Stop. The ball didn't change side. Again, let's do it. Again, one more time. Here we go. Stop. Stop. This is my bad. I didn't tell you. You have to move right or left. You never come backwards. Why you come backwards? Because if you decided to attack, there's no need to come backwards. Let's go. Attack him. Nice. Here we go. Perfect. Stop. You don't have the dribble. The ball have to be on the other side. Not you starting. Not you when you have the ball. But now, get back with the ball over there. Go back here. Go back here like you were. Make the cut like you did. Make the cut like you did. Nice. And this is for you. Okay? Even in Italy is the same. There is a huge difference between what happened on the court where teams and players are dominant and they're trying just to get the ball, and when we are older. Okay? Now they are beginning a little bit to be aggressive, a little bit. So what happens? There is the ball over here. I move to the ball. Come on, play defense like you did. You were great. And he took the ball here. Okay? That is not something that is so convenient. You know, the ball is on the 3-point line. I take the ball off court. So what we can do? What is the main thing that we did from the beginning of the practice? We talked about space and then?
Contact.
Perfect. So whenever you find the place, you need to find the body before to get that play in the place. So once the ball is there, you go here. Or play defense and the ball is there. You know, he took 2 cuts against you. 2 cut to the basket. He did the cut to the basket 2 times because you were too close. So from here I do this. Or try to deny. I do this. Okay? But the ball is there. So eventually you move a little bit. So I run to the ball, not to him, to the inner part over here, to get the ball over here, and from here play my one-on-one. Remember, here you cannot dribble. Eventually you can make the cut. You can make the cut. Huh? Let's play it from the beginning. So you understand what I wanted to share in terms of idea?
You can only dribble in the 45s.
No. Yeah, when the ball is changed side completely. Let's go. Do it. Attack. Move away. Nice. Come on. You need to get the ball. There is no dribble. Yes. Nice. That's nice. Contact. Bravo. Back door. Back door. You can play. Yes, of course. The ball was there. Nice. Good back screen of the coach. Here we go. Attack. Nice. Nice. Perfect. 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 Come on. Play it one more time. I need one blue. Attack. Come on. Do it. Great job. Great job. The ball have to change side. Aggressive on him. He cannot dribble. Aggressive on him. He cannot dribble. Great job. Nice. Rebound. Let's go. Attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's fine. Now, same. You stop when you move out, okay? Do it. Attack. 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 Move out. Nice. Now I call you the ball. Okay, you pass me the ball. White team to touch the ball. White team to touch the ball. The ball go out, you can play. Okay? There is one thing you cannot do. What is the thing that you cannot do? I give you the ball. Okay? You recover. What is the thing that you cannot do? That he cannot do? I know he doesn't speak English. Shoot the can, for sure. Pass, can, for sure. Now let's talk about the highest level. Okay? You drive and you pass the ball out. Why you pass the ball out? There is traffic. Who is traffic when we are older here? You drive against yourself. Can you shoot? Yes. You drive against a 7-3 player. Can you shoot? Okay. So the ball come out, he's driving back. Who is here? The same person. The same person. Or you were not passing the ball out. Got it. Watch out how quick it is. Please, do it. Do it again, from the beginning. Do it full speed. Do it full speed. Come on. Do it. Attack. Nice. Go out. Ball. Why to touch the ball? Recover. Where am I? You see? You see? I'm still here. So the only one thing that you cannot do, and we have it as a rule with the whole national team system in Italy, from the senior national team system to the U15, is that you cannot have 2 drives in a row. 2 drives in a row works great when you play youth leagues, because there are no bigs. But when you have bigs, it doesn't work anymore, or is an exception. And what they teach us is never to coach the exception. Okay, we need to teach them how to drive with the right and the left, because it's something that happens usually. Okay, then we play it. What do you think? Then we have the fast break of course. Let's go. Attack. Nice. The ball is here. I'm open. The ball go out. Nice. Now you can attack. You can attack. Great job in defense. Let's go. Hoppa. Hit was a hit, actually. Ready. He's living in his own world. Let's go. Attack. Nice. Move outside. I'm open. The ball is here. Come on. Touch the ball. Ball out. You can shoot it. You can pass the ball. Attack. Nice. Hoppa. Now I ask you one more thing. We do the same. When I pass the ball out, okay, you can shoot, extra pass and shoot, and all the 3 offensive players are working for rebounding. Okay? So the white at rebound, you go for rebound, the blue for rebound. Who takes the ball, attack other side. Let's go. Attack it. Go out. I'm here. Touch the ball. Shoot it. Rebound. White, stop. Rebound, white. Going, rebound. Doesn't count if you score, don't score. You have the talent to score every shot. Come on, you go. Do it, one more. Nice, attack. Move out. Here we go. The ball is here. Come on, shoot it. Rebound, white. Nice. Attack, other side, hoppa, other side. Even if you take the ball in offense, you attack other side. Let's do it one more time with the same 6. Okay? You gotta do it. Let's go, attack. Nice. Move out. I'm open. Here we go. The ball go. Shoot it. Everybody go. Please move backwards over here. I talk to them. Okay, this is one thing I will explain you better when we go on 5. But the biggest change that we have in Europe and in FIBA in the last 2 years. Was something that began in EuroLeague with a team called Paris. Don't kill yourself, please. It's unnecessary. They started not to have the usual transition defense. Okay? They began to ask to all the 5 players in offense to go to rebound. Okay? So, did you see? Tell me your name, please. Kevin. Kevin stepped backwards. Okay, it was far. He was shooting. Was far from the basket. He was stepping backwards to cover the fast break. Okay. One regular rule, let's say, in the professional basketball, but even in the youth program, was 2 players rebounding. Eventually, 3 players rebounding. From the corner, you go. You are a big guy. You go. If you are a guard, you step backwards. You try to delay to keep the ball on one side or to match up with the point guard. This is not working anymore at a higher level. Okay? The thing is that if there is a catch and the opening that is open to a good player to handle the ball on the break, you always take an open shot. So if you always take an open shot, they needed to understand what was the different thing that you could handle. So for the reason that all the big guys now are not like 20 years ago, they can move their feet, they can handle the ball, they can run. We can accept that the point guard is messed up with the big guy. This we can handle. The important thing is that the fast break doesn't go quick. What is the best thing they do? They play together. Okay, I tell you. They play together. Drive and kick, they work for the drive, they're talking, great. Which is the worst thing they're doing in this practice? In the fast break, they are not effective, never. Okay? In all the practice, without giving any explanation, I ask them for 8 seconds to work for the other side. And I did more. I told them that, please, give me the ball. Whoever is taking the ball can dribble. Whoever is taking the ball in offense or defense can dribble. So one of the best things that we can do for kids is to make them understand if they are in offense or they are in defense. This looks like a bullshit, but it's not. Because once they are older, they need to understand earlier what's going on the court. Okay, it's something practical. He needs to know that if there is a shot on this side, the ball for the 80% of time go on the other side. This is just an example. Okay? So, what is the modern basketball? The modern basketball is high-speed basketball at all levels. You can decide to play 24 seconds, to play set. It means that the level is low. And you have to run it all the same, because you don't have in half-court setup situations so many advantages like you could have. So is a speed basketball. So what we don't want to accept in defense, we don't want to accept to have a speed basketball. Them to be quick. How we do it? We match up. So what we call this tag. Okay, I show you. Please go there, a couple there, a couple here, a couple here. Okay, perfect. A shot go, we ask them, okay, they are playing defense, usually, to go to rebound, and if they understand that they cannot take the rebound, stay, they have to hit the body and to stay here. So if he keeps the ball, I'm here, and there is not opening pass. Okay, and this is for all 5. Got it? You understand what I was saying? So let's try to do it just to show them. The same drill. So you drive, ball out, ball to me, ball out, shoot, you try to do it. Go! Nice. I'm here. Touch the ball. Shoot it. Tack. Rebound. Stop. You gotta listen. You gotta do it. I don't care a shit if you score or not, but you have to come to rebound with your huge body and your big talent. Again. Here we go. Attack. Nice. Ball. Here we go. Shoot it. Rebound. On the blue. Rebound. 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 Fuck me. Did you go to rebound? Let's do it. One more time. We can succeed about this. I know it's tough. I know it's tough because this is not habit. Go. Attack. Nice. Ball. Ball. I'm here. The ball there. Shoot it. Rebound. In 5. Rebound. 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 Is the habit of what? You did nothing. One more time. I'm sorry, you will go away at like 9:80. Here we go. Attack. Go out. Ball. Touch the ball. Come to 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 touch the ball. Shoot. Rebound. Okay. Nice. 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 Did you see that they were messed up in some way? Okay. Please go. Have a drink. Have water. Have water. Have water. I talk to them and have water. Then I call them back. Okay. I'm not sure that I will be able to do everything. There are two ideas in this practice. The first one is adapt the individual fundamentals to 2026. So put them under pressure as much as you can. How many coaches here deal with the younger kids? Okay, I will show you a couple of things when we are here, but all the things that I have done can be done. The beginning, with the contact and the dribble, it's fun for the kids. It's something that is really nice. Then, what can be done? I can handle the contacts. I can handle the speed. But the idea is not enough that you are able to dribble. We are not working to make them Harlem Globetrotter. You know, I take one of these kids. You know, I make them do this, whatever you like. And they are circus players. They are great. Is this effective when they play? So I have to be fun for the kids to understand how to dribble. Come here. Show me the best ball handling you can have. Like, really quick. Do it. Quick. Come on. Okay. But you remember, thank you. You're great. You remember the first drill that we did? How many times did I lose the ball? Okay, so let's try to do it. Come here. Help me. Do the same. The same. Hit him. Come on, hit him. Nice. Stay. Great job. Thank you for the help. Now, you make two dribble running, then you stop and do the same. You make two dribble, two step running, and then you hit him. Here we go. Come on. Go. Stop. Hold the dribble. Nice. You see what he did? He immediately lost the balance. He's a good dribble? Of course he is. But we have to know what's going on over here. Okay? Because the ambition that we have is to push the high level. The second thing that I was trying to give you, but I think we are going to move in some moments, and I will show you some clips. Also, that inside the game there are things that changed because the player changed. Okay? And the idea that we have is from, we begin our system with, Italy doesn't have basketball in school. We don't have school. Everything is private. More or less, we have 300,000 people in the youth leagues playing basketball, and they are all in clubs. They are private clubs, so there is nothing at school. We wanted to give a guideline that was working from 13 years old and to the national team system. Okay? Of course, the national team system have a playbook with 100 sets, offense, defense. But we want to give them idea, okay? So inside this idea, we understood what's going on. Who is a good player in 2026? One player is good if he can build a shot by himself, he can handle the space, and understand what's going on the court. Okay, we have 3 targets: talent, brain, and size and physicality. Because of course I coach the national team, and to be in the NBA you need to have something. What's going on? That you can have an exception, but as we don't coach the exception, we don't keep as a rule the exception. So if there is one player like this that can play, because it can really play, of course we call him. But the idea have to be plain and simple. Now, I begin, this you saw was the tryout practice normally, the first part of the tryout practice when we look for 15, 16, 17 kids. And we understand perfectly who can handle the ball, who can shoot. Then we have a part using a screen. I show you straight with them playing, just to make you understand how difficult it is to play under pressure. I hope they can help me, and I'm sure they can help me. And this first drill that I give you, I will make them play 3-on-3. Usually I don't play straight 3-on-3. I play 2-on-2 with the one screen. But we want to make them find out how difficult it is to pass the ball to a player that is not me. Okay? So, one couple, offense and defense here with the ball. One couple there, over there, nice. And one couple over here. The other are outside and ready to come in. Perfect, because we play always with the fast break. Nice. Now, you remember our rule if you dribble. We have a rule for this practice only. That is, if you have the ball, he has to die before to move. So you have to really press him, okay? Nice. You are there. Once you start the dribble, you go under the basket. Go. Dribble, go under. Perfect. Nice. You are just the screener. From this moment, you can decide whatever position in the half court to make him, to set the screen for him and make him get the ball. Okay? So, for example, you can go in that corner. Go in the corner. Corner. Is it a good position to screen for him? No, it's a fucking idiocy. Okay? So come here. Eventually, you can stay here. You can move here. You can go whatever you want. Okay? Then, you don't play defense. You just push him. So, push him. Yeah, but from behind. Over here. Okay. You are playing defense.
On him?
You use your body.
Yeah.
So, move to the screen, please. You do it like this. Grab him. Hold him. Do whatever to avoid the screen. But if he go, you have to go his way. So if he's going this way, you have to go this way. You can't cut. You got it? Nice. If you can take the ball for catch and shoot, you can. If you cannot, you pass the ball back to him. Okay? And you're going to play again. The third time, you play 3-on-3 in any case. And then we go on the fast break all the same. Okay? Got it? He has to die. But really to die. Okay? He has to die, and he has to die bad. Like crying. Okay? You can move, Marco. You can move, you have to pass the ball to him. And then you have to get open. You don't make him get the ball back easily. Right? He has to die.
But
bad.
I can attack?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for you. But you are you're the victim. Ready? You play. Come on. Press him. Press him. Press him. Press him. Press him. Hoppa, 1. Come on, you have to use the screen one more time. Dribble. Press the ball. Press the ball. That's 2. Nice. Again. Nice. Press him. Touch that fucking ball. 3. You can play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. I need the next 6. You need the ball. Go over there. Nice. Here we go. Come on. He has the ball. Play defense. Make him dive. I need one player over there. Oh, I need one player over there. One defense. Offense, defense. And they went to, to have water. You understand what you have to do? Nice. You are not here. You are here. You are the screener. Yes. Go. Play. Dribble. Nice. Nice. Again. Don't force the pass. His way. Come on. Do it. Hoppa. Let's go. You take the ball. Go. Again. One more time. If he can shoot, he can do it. Hey. Even if I know it's difficult, use all your angles to hit him. He cannot shoot that open. 3 meters, he cannot score. That's why you're playing like this. You are too clever. Go, play. Come on. The pressure on the ball, don't stop to play. Oh, come on. One more time. Push him. Nice. Press him. Nice. Let's go. Let's do it. Ready. I need one defense white here. There. Okay, one offense white. Defense here. Come on. Oh, you're here. He said the screen. Okay, nice. Can you use your body? Go. Kill him. Use your body. Real. Nice. One more time. Come on. Against him. Press him. Good shot. Let's go. Attack. Other side. Opa. Nice. Okay. Now I talk to you to see if they make themselves ready. Play. One more. Use the screen. Nice. Wait. Go there. There. Wing position. Oh, wing position. Nice. Wing position. Play defense already. Nice. Pass the ball to him. Play give and go. Nice. Go to the ball. Nice. Pass the ball to him. Reversal. Prepare yourself. Set the pick for him. And then you play. Okay? Got it? Let's do it. Play defense. Other side. Wait, don't do it. I ask you, how nice it is. Did you see? I pass the ball, clear. I play give and go, clear. I move to the ball, clear. I make a reversal, please. Clear. Look like basketball, right? Who did this? Them or me? Difficult, eh? Because I know coaches that are really good to give a structure and teach all the same. But what is the purpose that we have? How can Steph Curry play the NBA going off screen? How can? Because, play defense against me. Screen for me, please. Screen for me. I go, do my way, is to move back. Because you see, where he's gone? I'm here, I'm open. Now, do my way. So follow me. Come on. Come here. Stop here. I'm open. Who did this of them? Who did this? Nobody. Zero. But here there are good former players, and we watch. What we need from them, that they learn this. So we need to give them the chance to understand what's going on. Even because the speed of basketball is not the same like 20 years ago. So we don't have the time to teach the whole thing. My last professional team, before the beginning of the season, had 132 calls, 132 sets. Okay? All the professional players learned the 132 set before the beginning of the season. The pre-season in Europe is usually 7 weeks. Okay? The first week you don't touch them. Only the conditioning coach is touching them. 6 weeks are enough to remember 130 sets. Pick and roll sets, guard sets, low post set, off screen, whatever. What do we need by a system for kids? We need the system to teach the kids something in order to make them be the best version of themselves. Okay? I don't know how many players there are, because you know you are Canadian and proudly Canadian, and I'm proud as you are. But the system of Canada is crossed with the United States system. But the United States system has something strange. Because let's not talk about NIL and colleges, okay? In the NBA, there are 30 teams, 600 players. And there are 600 million players in America. 600 million, you have to find 600. So whatever you do, you can choose for the best ones. But let's talk about our kids. You know how many NBA players you have for season? If you are lucky, 10. You know, the best generation of Canada had 10 players in the NBA. Can be 20. All the others or coming to Europe, or going to Asia, or going to an international market. How can we handle this? Okay, because if you are a phenomenon, you are a phenomenon. If you are not a phenomenon, they need to understand. So, for you, the priority is to choose if you want to give a structure and then to teach inside the structure, or to give the instrument, the skills, the fundamental to the kids, and then to put a structure. Which is the easiest thing? The easiest thing for people in 2026 is to give a structure. Because the kids now play less in the playground. Now, you know, you have a minus 40 sometimes in Montreal in the winter time. But even in Europe, the playgrounds are not existing like before. So they have not the bodies and not the habit on the court to feel the things by themselves. If you give them structure, the risk that you have that you create players that are working all inside that structure. Okay? But after they're done in their period at school, they're gonna play for me, for you, for another, for Alejandro. So you take your decision. We took the decision to give priority to the person, to every single player that they have. In this practice, you didn't see difference between big guys and guards, for example. I didn't ask them to match up. I didn't ask them to play. I want, where is, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Who is quicker? He is, right? Okay. If you want to play professionally, who has to be quicker? Like he is. So during the practice, he needs to play against him and to spend 2 months without even watching. You know, he's driving and you watch them from behind. You say, hey, bye-bye, hello. But once he can do it, he's going to grow as a player, as a person. Okay? You got it? There is one last thing that I tell you, then we go ahead. We have 3 days together, unfortunately for you. We have one problem. We have too many systems in Italy. So in the youth system, in youth program, there are a lot of teams that work a lot of 5-on-0, a lot to build the structure of the team, to make them execute. And we have not so many good shooters. So we want to give some importance of shooting to all the players, just to show you two or three things that we do it, but we will have others, I promise you. I make them stay on half court, okay? They are 15, I would never do like this, but we work this way. I want 5 players with the ball over here, 5 ball, 5 players, 5 under the basket without the ball. Nice. 5 players over here. The line is there, the first one is here, okay? Okay. Here they are already, okay, you go. Nice. One only on the court, the other are behind. Nice, perfect. You dribble, you watch me. Okay? Nice. I decide where to exit, and you handle if you want to shoot a 2 or a 3, okay? Nice. Once he's moving, you have to put 2 feet inside the smile, and then you close out on me. It's not a one-on-one, you have to shoot, okay? So it's this, ready, go. Hop, you give him the ball, I'm coming for the shot. Clear? You handle, you try to block him. Then you choose your rotation. Let's go, let's do it. When you want, go. Quick, I take, shoot. It's not dribble, you have to shoot, not to pull up. Catch and shoot. Go, ready? Just rotate. Ready? Go. Nice. You run. Catch and shoot. Nice. That's perfect. Here we go. Ready? You handle by yourself. You just watch. Go, go, go. You don't have to wait for me. Nice. That's perfect. Where is Alejandro? Alejandro. 5 minutes. Bye. You go. Nice. Perfect. Now, same. Come here. Now he's shooting. Second. You don't have the ball. Dribble. He's shooting. Okay? Now he's moving. Turn your head and you just keep running. You out of the 3 and then close out. Okay? How is this pass? Great. Come on. 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 Are you ready? Dribble. When you want, you go wherever you want. Nice. Skip. Recover. Here we go. Come on. Next. You can be quick. No hurry, but you can be quick. Nice.
Come on.
You can go both sides. Nice, nice, nice. Last one, give the ball under the basket. You have the ball. Nice. Come with me. Turn yourself. You can move right or left. You can move only when you see the ball. Okay? So I do like this. Pass me. Come on. Close out. Got it? This is my favorite one, great for women. Nice. Opa. Let's go and move it. Did anybody score one? I don't think so, right? Did anybody score one time? One. One. This is the easiest one. This is the easiest one.
Are we not teaching them about like how to close out and with the footwork? Because
Then stop. You can sit, guys. You can clap your hands for them. You can sit. You can clap your hands for them.